it's Miss Tulip, and today we're going to be making watermelon canvas art. So to make your work of art, you're going to need a canvas. We have 5 different colors of paint here. So we have blue, green, pink, black, and white. We have a few different paint brushes. So you'll need something to put your paint on. You can either use a paper plate like I am, or an egg carton, or just anything that your parents don't mind you getting a little bit messy with some paint. And then I went ahead and grabbed a pencil as well so that I can sketch out a little bit of my watermelon before I paint it. So the first thing I'm going to do is to sketch out my watermelon a little bit. So the general direction our watermelon is going to be is right in here. So I'm gonna make a little mark on this side so I know how far it's going to be in, and then I'm gonna do the same thing up in the top corner here. And then I'm going to draw an arch to kind of connect those two. All right, so I have my arch here, and this is going to be the rind of my watermelon. So this open space over here is going to be blue, and that's going to be our background. And then all in here, you can see it's kind of shaped like a slice of watermelon. We're going to be painting our watermelon inside of that. So I've gone ahead and gotten my colors ready here. I poured some of my black, white, blue, pink, and green out. And then I also poured a little bit of extra green and pink and made them a darker color for part of my canvas. So you can make colors darker by adding a little bit of black to them, or you can make them lighter by adding a little bit of white. So if you want to create a gradient effect with your watermelon, you can add either black or white to it to make 2 different shades of pink and green. So the first step I'm going to do is going to be to color my background blue. So I'm gonna paint that in and let it dry before I move on to the rest of my watermelon. And I went along the line that I had drawn, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be putting green there for our watermelon rind. So it's just kind of roughly on that line, and then I went ahead and painted on the sides as well. So you can do that if you'd like it to go all the way around, or you can just paint on the front of your canvas. The next step I'm going to do is to start my watermelon. So in the corner, I'm going to start with my darker pink, and I'm going to start to shade out with my lighter pink and eventually white. So I'm gonna start with dark pink in the corner here, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of space as I get close to my line because we want to leave room to do the green for our rind. So we're gonna go from pink to lighter pink to white, and then eventually it'll be green along our line there. Go ahead and move to my green. So along the line here where our blue ends, I'm going to do dark green and then fade it into a light green, and then white is going to mix the green and the pink together. So we're gonna go dark to light, and then I'm gonna kind of shade it in. I shaded this one from dark pink to light pink, and then I did some white and just kind of brushed it in, and that made it a lighter effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that same thing opposite for green, and then kind of blend them together. is almost done. I went ahead and did the green and faded it to white, and even though the canvas is white, I went ahead and put some white paint in the middle here, and then went back with my pink brush and my green brush and just kind of blended it together a little bit more so that it kind of fades into each other instead of being very straight lines of pink, white, and then green. So it all just kind of mixes together. So the last thing I'm going to do is going to be to add my black watermelon seeds. For pretty much all of my painting, I've been using my sponge brushes because they're nice and big and I think they make it easier to blend everything together. But for my seeds, I'm going to use this little brush here. So all you're gonna do is get some black paint, and then you can do as many or as few seeds as you like. I think I'm gonna try and kind of space mine out over my watermelon here. And you're gonna want to do a little bit of a teardrop shape. So I have a little bit of a watermelon here. Watermelon seeds are kind of an oval teardrop-like shape, so you can just do that, or you can do it as a dot if you'd like, however you want to do them. And there we have our watermelon canvas art. I'm gonna go ahead and let this finish drying, and then you can go ahead and hang it up somewhere or prop it up so that you can check it out and view your beautiful art piece. I can't wait to see everyone's awesome watermelons. Miss Jelly will be back with you guys tomorrow to do straw weaving, and I'll see you later.